Alrighty, so start recording here.
Alright.
So I know he does some track days, and of course, when you're running on the track, you can eat curbings, get as close as you want.
we're not doing that today.
Yep. I just want you to stay 3 feet away from me. If you start getting a little too close, I'll let you know.
Yep.
So I want you to step your foot on the brake and then pull up the D for me. Thank you. Perfect. That's just a lot to preserve the cars.
Oh yeah.
But we still can get some good speed. I mean, you're gonna see this thing get some.
Yeah.
In the right mode. We're also in track mode too.
Yeah, it's in track mode, so yeah, I expect it won't be too. I know the Ferrari, it can be. It was like it shifted down all the way down, and then I don't like the kick when it kicks down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, you just gave me the call out too. I'll put it back in park.
Oh, okay.
So what else do I got for you? I mean, I know your experience. For the first lap. I mean, we're gonna start giving her some good old gas. The tires, I mean, they cool down a little bit, so do the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna just keep that one in mind a little bit. They set an hour through lunch.
Yeah.
They cool down a little bit, so we're just gonna keep that in mind for the first lap. Second lap and third lap, we can start getting really up the pace.
Yep. Not here to go crazy or set any lap times. Just here to see how the car feels, and then yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I want you to enjoy it as much as I do, and
Yeah.
want you to really get a feeling, because I'm assuming you're gonna be taking this to the track if you decide to get it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, I want you to get a feeling of how it feels to get this thing going on the track. So you're big American Muscle kind of guy?
I've been kind of into everything. So
Okay.
my last few cars have been Tesla Model 3 Performance, a Mustang, which I sold to get the Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Before that was a Ford Focus RS. Before that was an MR2. An MR2 I did an engine swap to.
Nice.
Put a turbo engine into.
Nice.
I've even tracked a G35 out here on Lightning.
That's a boat to drive, man.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Then let's see. Before that was the first car I actually took to track day was a Focus ST.
Nice. That's a fun little car. Yeah. So yeah, literally all over. From the JDMs to the electric Teslas. How was the Tesla on track?
It's very fast.
Is it?
Yeah. It especially like unless you get heat into the battery, it's about as fast as this car on paper.
Okay.
Now after you get a few laps into it, it starts to, depending on how fast you're able to go, it gets a little thermally limited, but it's still pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it also handles extremely well for a 4,000 pound car. It moves quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I autocross the Tesla regularly, and it regularly pulls 1.2 Gs on autocross courses, and did 1.3 and 1.4 at Laguna.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have some. I guarantee this thing will handle better than the Tesla. We're gonna get a good feeling for it. Yeah. Did you go to look at some already at a dealership, or?
No, I'm actually probably about a year away from really buying one. I'm just kind of in the, so with how like divided people are about the Teslas, I ended up having to rent one in order to figure out, hey, do I actually want one of these things? This is the most expensive car I'd purchased at that point.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a similar thing. It's going to be either the most expensive or, it'll be the most expensive car I've bought so far. And so yeah, I'm just getting a real good feel for it before I go ahead and see if I want one. And I have some time, so.
Yeah.
Gotta pay off a roof first. Are we good?
I'm getting confirmation for that.
Alright then, no problem. I think they probably wanted to keep us here because they want to have I don't think they sent the first ride along out yet.
Yeah, they're gonna send those out. So far we're pretty good, and I haven't gotten a confirmation.
Yeah.
Yep, and you can line up behind the GTR there.
GTR. Alright then, I'm moving.
Here, wait. Hold on, give me a second. No, you don't need to press on that brake too hard. All right, now you can pull up right there.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know how touchy the brakes were.
Yeah, man, you're good.
There's stock brakes on this car, or they put like Carbotex or Hawks on them?
So these are the Z51 package brakes.
Okay.
So it's what comes with that. Yeah, they're gonna be very touchy. Yep, man, you can just go ahead and follow that. The Porsche right there.
Alright. Oh wow, these are very touchy brakes.
Yeah, you can pull up a little bit behind them there. Yeah, wait till we get on track and it be coming in. It's gonna be you hope they're gonna be really touchy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hopefully they don't. So I know this is fully brake by wire. I was hoping to see what the brake feel settings was, but it's no big deal.
You'll be able to see coming out the main straight when you really press on that brake. You'll notice they're brake by wire.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely different than something like the Ferrari. But I mean, it's not a terrible difference.
Yeah, the Ferrari felt like a normal car. Like there's a hydraulic, there's a little bit of slack, and then you start getting into them.
Yeah. You'll notice that this is brake by wire.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say it's about 95% what the Ferrari is.
Okay.
That's what this car is. I'd say this car is pretty much 90% of what the Ferrari is. Just a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Right? So it's pretty refined. Feels good. It can get a little twitchy if you give gas too soon. So you're going to see uphill on turn 5.
Mm-hmm.
If you're too soon on the gas through the crest, it's going to get twitchy.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is when we're coming up on that, you're going to stick on the outside, and then we're going to lift, turn in, and then once we're over that crest, that's when I have you get on that throttle.
Yeah. Usually what I end up doing is I feed in like maintenance throttle, because especially with like the MR2 is a very short wheelbase, so it's a very twitchy car unless you set it up a certain way. So usually what I end up doing is I lift, brake, and then turn in, stabilize, neutral throttle into the apex, and then roll in.
Yeah.
I will listen to your commands exactly as you give them, unless they completely make no sense to me.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, so in the second lap, if you can certainly be doing that. It's more. I know you did some track days, but
yeah, this isn't a track day environment, so.
Correct. But we'll get some good times in there. We should be fun. And then right after that into 6 through 7. So right after the downhill, where we got that kind of arch, you can go pretty flat. Just make sure you don't lift at all there.
Yeah.
At least keep, like I said, a little bit of throttle going. If you want to lift, just do like a little half lift. And then we're gonna do some hard braking into 7.
Yep.
And then through the carousel, we can carry some good speed through there. We can go a little bit higher on the bankage and then really get that turn in good, so we can get some good speed out of that for the straightaway.
All right. Yeah, have fun, and I'll keep you comfortable while we're doing that.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be all right. So do you currently have the Tesla, or?
Yeah, I currently have the Tesla. Yeah, I drove it here.
Oh, did you? Nice. Yep. You still have the MR2 as well, or?
Nah, that got sold a few years ago.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was I think it's about 7 years ago now.
Okay. You miss that car at all?
I do. Yeah, I miss it a lot, especially after I put the turbo engine in.
Yeah.
It was really like it isn't the fastest car I've owned. The Focus RS was a touch faster, and the Mustang was even a little bit higher than that. But there's something special about having a car you built yourself that's out there and doing stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing. I race in Spec Miata.
Nice.
And you don't need a lot of horsepower, to really have fun. And I mean, obviously we're racing and it gets pretty fun and hairy sometimes too, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need a lot of horsepower. That's the beauty about cars and being on a track. I'd say this car has the perfect amount of power to, I guess, fun. Because if you go to something like 800 horsepower,
yeah, it starts to get to be a little much.
Just a little too much, you know, to really handle. But I'd say 4.5 is a good number there.
Yeah, that's about what my Tesla has, and I barely I always have it in chill mode if I'm on the streets, except if I actually want a burst of speed.
Yeah.
And because I mean, you don't need more than that when you're driving.
Right. Yeah, on the streets too, right? So. Yeah, looks like the ride-alongs are. The guys are pulling in from the ride-alongs.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll should have a lead car coming up to us soon. Let's get us started.
This tapes. Okay.
Yeah, one of the things I like about the Corvette is that everything is literally pointed towards you. Like, there's nothing as a passenger that's, you know, here for me.
I like that this. I was wondering if this is going to have the competition seats or the base seats. And it looks like it's an LT1 with the base seats, and I actually kind of like these seats.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know too much about the specific packages from all these vets.
Now let's be like every other Corvette owner. Oh, I got my one. I ordered it with the GT2 seats, and it was built on Thursday by Bob.
Are you gonna custom order it? Do you think, or are you gonna?
I'm not sure. Getting a used one's tempting, especially with seeing how the used market will be in a few years.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of them that just haven't been driven at all.
Yep.
Like you see them, like you look at the market. There's like dozens of them with like 10,000 miles, 5,000 miles, 8,000 miles, and they're 2020s.
Yep.
Like ain't nobody driving the things.
Just get babied, right? Put in a garage and take it out on Sundays.
If that, yeah. Kind of the reason for that is people coming into these cars they're coming from like other exotics.
Yep.
And do you drive other exotics? No, they don't drive it. And that car probably has more miles than every other street-driven Porsche GT3 on it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're moving.
Yeah, so we're gonna start moving. Just we can creep up. We can get going. Once that Porsche is over that hill, that's when you can really start going.
All right.
We just want to give him a little bit of gap.
Yep, of course.
Yeah, just ease back a little bit for me and get through that. And yep, start to go. Alright, so we're just gonna follow him out there. Don't cross over the white line. Just keep on my side of the racetrack.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna see the white line up ahead.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yep, so just stay on my side of the racetrack and follow that through turn 2.
Yep.
Be on the right side of the racetrack for me. Alright. So normally this is just going to be just a dab on the brake and a turn in. Turns 3 and 4, it really is just a lift and a turn. No need to brake here. Perfect, you're tracking out. Don't get too close to the edge for me. And turn back in. He's probably going to let us through with the pass. Beautiful. Yep, so again, this will be when we're going to fast, just a lift and a turn, and we're going to aim out to that cone.
Yep.
Turn 5, you don't have to brake right now. You can just lift and turn in and hug on that inside. Just make sure you stay 3 feet for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, you've been on track and it gets, you get a little airier. Yep, and you can really get on that throttle and lift up. Perfect, so this is the slowest corner of the track. So Jason's going to lift and brake. I don't want to get too close to when they're braking.
Yep.
I'm going to lift off the brake and you can begin to turn in, look for that orange cone on the outside. Yep, you can add a throttle here. As much as you want. Track in towards that green cone, and we're going to aim your mark with the yellow cone. Yeah, and slide that, lift, and begin turning in. Yep. No throttle yet, Maintenance throttle. look for that second cone, and now begin adding throttle. Begin adding throttle. More. Aim for that green cone. Flat out. All right, you're working very hard here, okay? 3, 2, 1, left. Whee! Nice APS. All right, we're gonna break later than next. Break a little bit later than. All right, so yep, we get rolling on that throttle. Okay, it's just gonna be a dabs on the brake and then a light turn. Okay, so dab, release, and turn in. Little bit of throttle, track out. Release the throttle, turn in. 3 feet away from me, please, and release the throttle. Turn in, aim for that orange cone over down there, and begin adding throttle. Beautiful, and brake. Release, turn in, hug on that inside, and now you can begin adding throttle. Very patient, perfect. And track out to that orange cone. Start getting more gas. Bring your lift for me, and just not enough to brake just yet.
Yeah, that's why I keep doing that.
Not to worry, he's gonna let us through. And then we can swing and aim for that orange cone over there. Brake too hard and turn in. That was very nice. You can't see me. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, so we brake. This is short tap on the brake and brake, release and turn in. Little bit of throttle, track out to that orange cone. Lift the throttle, turn in. Look for the orange inside cone. Beautiful. Lift the throttle, turn in, and begin adding some more throttle. Beautiful. Track out to that orange cone for me. Letting us through as well. Let's see. Is he letting us through? No, he's not. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, and we're going to brake a little later left and squeeze. And begin turning in. Beautiful. Look for that orange corner. Begin adding some more throttle. Not too much. More. Beautiful. 3 feet away from the track, please. And we're going to be aiming for that orange corner again. Short brake, release the brake, and begin turning it. Perfect. We're gonna pit right after this. Yep. Right after this corner. What'd you think?
Feels good.
Yeah, feels good?
Yeah.
The car's pretty quick in the straights, right?
Yeah,
and he gets some pretty good power in the turns too. It feels very stable.
I lost comms with you.
What's up?
Your bike isn't working.
Yep, and you can just pull right in.
Alright. Yeah, that was good.
You have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah.